All right, we have been laying the plastic mulch for our Bok Choy, and we also already picked up our trailer and we put some stain on it already. That's why there's some tape. But it is a 40-foot diamond seed trailer. This is the plastic mulch and the drip tape, and we're going to be planting the Bok Choy in the very back of this field right here. We are also getting our irrigation line dug up, the hole for it, and so in the next couple days we're going to lay the irrigation pipe for that section of the field. They have 17 rows done as of right now, but I'm going to need to go measure out the rows to see how long they are, to see how many rows we're going to need to be able to fit all the Bok Choy in here. But I believe we're going to fill up majority of this back section right here. All right, the rows, just measured them out and they are 500 feet. So since we are doing a double row and we're doing 6 inches apart, we're gonna be able to fit about 2,000 plants per row, and we have 100,000 plants, so we're gonna need 50 rows laid in this section to be able to get all the Bok Choy in over here. Alright, coming back to our main ranch to get some jumper cables, since we've let our flatbed sit there for about a month with the irrigation pipe. It is now dead, so getting some jumper cables, and then got to get the glue for all the irrigation pipe to start gluing it together once the trench is dug up. We also got new seats for our planter because my brother and I have broken both of these seats over the years. We've used this planter for about 10-11 years now, so we got some new seats that we need to get put on. My brother and dad finished this up yesterday. This is how our planter is going to look, with 2 wheels planting at once. The water lines, just throw in the water. Well, I got the flatbed started. I went to go move it out to where we're going to start laying the irrigation pipe, but where the flatbed is parked, it was a little muddy, so now I'm stuck and gonna have to wait until we're done using the tractor to pull it out to be able to put the irrigation pipe over there. The trench is a little over halfway done now. We're gonna connect into this irrigation line right here. We're gonna put a T in and shoot the irrigation line down that way. It's gonna go down 500 feet that way and about 400 feet to the left. All right, there's a total of 37 rows done so far, but we're only going to end up laying a total of 48. We're not going to do the full 50 because usually whenever we order the transplants, it's not 100% germ, so we're just going to lay a couple rows less because we don't think we're going to have a full 100,000 plants, so we're going to lay 2 rows less. Finishing up the last 2 rows, and we will have all 48 rows in. Taking our tractor back to go get our planter. Alright, just switched out and got our new seats on now. These are our old ones. We have probably planted about 1 million plants using those seats right there. Alright, yesterday we finished up digging the ditch. Today we're going to start hooking up all the pipe and throwing it into the ditch.
Here I got tire tracks you can drive on. Okay.
We're almost done connecting all the pipe. I'm in the ditch trying to level out some high spots in here. And then once we're done connecting it all up, we're gonna throw it back in the
The pipe was this way.
I mean, at the pace we're going to be going,